let's record some more of the clowns. There's always more clowns to go around. They're gonna probably be here right when I go out the door. We're right. And I start walking or whatever. A bunch of giant kemtrales in the sky today. Just big blobs of poison in the sky today. Just big, fat, juicy blobs of poison in the sky. Look at that. The thing is huge. Someone's slamming a door on a white van right next to me. Probably the same white van I just saw pulling into the parking lot, synchronized with me when I was coming in. He was just walking up to the van and slamming the door right next to me. And then that first, there's a white truck right now. And that first car that drove by me when I came out had a 44 license plate. And what's up, man? The dog had a red shirt. I don't know if that was intentional, but probably, you know. It's dumb, but you know, it's just the dumb things the dummies do, being crash test dummies. It's literally what they are. They are crash test dummies. Whether they realize that or not, they're disposable puppets. And this is one right here in the white truck. This is one taking off right next to me. And I think he was coming out of the building right as I came around the corner. And then, what's this? A guy getting in a white truck right next to me? He probably walked out of the building at the gang stalker spot where they always drive by. I'll have to watch the video back, and that's probably exactly where he walked out at. Most likely. Well, here goes a car backing up right as I walk by the gang stalker spot, and another red car coming around the corner at the same time. And then there's another red car pulling up to the intersection. And then there's a white car parking right next to me. And then maybe this red truck, because it's driving right by the door there. Probably this one. Oh, this is the white truck that got in the white truck right next to me. He's driving by me at the intersection. Here's a big white truck. There's the white trucks. There's the white trucks. There's a gang stalker in a white truck. There's probably another gang stalker in that white SUV. There's gonna be another gang stalker by the bank, probably. Well, maybe not. That white truck was like right before the bank corner, but he wasn't right at it like they usually are. So I don't know. He might have been one, but might not be. I don't really know. Here's some sirens going off. I don't know when they started at. Maybe they started by the bank. I wasn't really paying attention to when they started. And then here's a white car right here. The sirens are gonna drive by me over here. What's this? White and white. There's another white van over there. There's a white truck over here. When I get to the other side of the street. Just gets old after a while. It's like the same thing, you know? I just keep saying the same things over and over. Opening the door right there. Wow, I didn't see that coming. There's a white right by the ATM. Wow, right up by that white truck too also. Did I just say two also? My bad. Alright. The white truck is gonna back up right now. Where is... Oh, maybe not. There's another white car starting right next to me. Right as I walk by the door where they're always driving by. And then when I get to this intersection, I'm gonna see whites probably, or two red cars, or a red and a blue car, something like that. Two red cars maybe. Looks like the two red cars. And then there's this guy. And I just always see these. And there's a white van over there. There's the white van that just turned over there. It's probably gonna drive by me here. Maybe not. There's a white car that was kind of by that corner. That might have been the one for that corner. And then there's a red and blue at that corner, I think. Probably what that was. And he's driving by a red car, and then there's another red car on the other side. Yeah. And then look at these chemtrails though, like, dude. No wonder it's gonna snow again in a few days. If they would stop spraying chemtrails in the sky, it would stop snowing. We can finally have spring. Alright. What's gonna happen right now? Do you think? White. gotta go over the bridge. They usually hit me with a bunch of cars when I go over the bridge. Oh, is that a cop? Some type of cop car. Right as I get up to the street. Some type of cop. Actually, no, I'm not gonna go over the bridge. I'll do that at some other time. Oh, look, there's a white truck driving through right at the same time as the cop, or whatever that is. It's got cop lights on it. It says call 911 on it, so it's like some type of thing. Some type of emergency vehicle or whatever thing. Gang stalker car. Here comes a white truck with one headlight, I think. But, you know, this is right here. Just again and again and again. No white car at the other side. Oh, there's a white truck driving through that intersection right now. Is that the white car at the other side? Most likely. Like it's not like he's kind of there, like he's right there at the intersection, right when I'm right there at the corner. You know? Like he's right at the corner, right as I'm right at the corner. Like it's not like I'm like looking for things. He's literally right there at the corner, right as I'm right at the corner. Like he's probably a gang stalker. And this is a white truck right here. And that's another white truck, probably another white truck right there. And they're always driving by with white trucks right there. And there's a white car right there. And there's a white and a white. As I walk by this corner, that white SUV was pulling up to the intersection right at that moment, right as the other white car was driving in front of me. And then there's people walking across the street getting to the corner at the same time as me. And then there's a white SUV coming up. And then what else? Oh, the white SUV is turning right at this moment. But yeah, there's some people crossing the street. There's just like some young girls, so I don't want to point my camera over at the children. But they're getting to the corner right as I'm getting up to the street. Across the street from me. And then there's always more. Like here's a white car right at the crosswalk. There's another white car driving in front of me. Like 2 blocks away. I don't know if that was one too, but it probably was. Probably was. And this white car is driving on in front of me right at the ATM. And then there's white cars pulling up at the same time. You know. Right as I walk by the bank corner, they're pulling up to the intersection right at the same time as each other. This looks like some type of cop car, and this is a white truck. And then Red and blue, I think. Because it's just right here. I think that was the red and the blue. I don't know. I'm sure a few of these cars are gang stalkers, and that's probably one right there. And then there's a white car before and after the crosswalk. There's a white car driving in front of me right as that white truck's driving by me. And then there's a white truck right here. Probably another gang stalker. They're probably all gang stalkers, all three of these white cars. Not probably, I would say they are. Like, it's this one before and after the crosswalk. Then there's one right there at the bank corner. They drive them before and after the crosswalk sometimes. They do that a lot. It's not the first time they've done it on camera. They do it all the time. So I'm not making it up. I'm not making things up as I go or anything like that. It's just white cars meeting me at intersections and all types of patterns that keep repeating over and over. On camera, even. And then this white SUV is driving out onto the street right as I walk by the door. They're always driving by. And it was just sitting there waiting for that moment to drive out right at that moment. It was just sitting there doing nothing and then driving out right at that moment. And then there's a white truck coming to drive by me at the alley. And a bunch of these other cars are gang stalking, I think. Just a bunch of white and red cars. And there's a white truck precisely at the alley. Like, wasn't that just like white, red, white, red, white, red? Like, wasn't it? And then there's white, red up here. Did you see the white and the red? It was like at the corner of that building, probably. And then there's the red driving by me. And then there's the red and the blue when I get up to the intersection. The guy in the blue truck probably has a red shirt, and the guy, yeah, he has a red shirt even. The guy in the blue truck has a red shirt. The guy in the red truck probably has a blue shirt. Oh, there's a white truck driving in front of me right at a place where they always drive by. Just goes on and on. In the distance, in the foreground. And here's a plane flying directly over my head. Here's a plane flying directly over my head. Here's a plane. Look, look, look. Directly over my head. It's directly over my head. It is directly over my head. It really is directly over my head. You can't say that it's not directly over my head because I just showed you on camera it is directly over my head. But people want to say that they're not directly over my head, even though it's right there on camera, directly over my head.